Good morning, students. Welcome to live class. Everyone here. Okay, it was late because I have taken the previous class some extra. Okay, students. So, students, type your name as usually along with your branch. It fetches you attendance. Okay, everyone type your name and branch. Yes, students. Up to now we have discussed about connective tissues. In the connective tissues we are discussing about what? In the connective tissues we are discussing about the blood. Isn't it? Animal tissues. Our lesson name is animal tissues and we are discussing about what? Connective tissues. In the connective tissue, the type we are discussing about blood. Blood is of 3 cells. 3 types of cells are present in the blood. RBC, double BC and blood platelets. RBC, red blood cells are nothing but erythrocytes. Red blood cells are nothing but erythrocytes. They are red in color because of the presence of pigment hemoglobin. Pigment hemoglobin. Their lifetime is 120 days. In the embryo stage, it derives from liver and spleen, but in the adult stage, it produced from bone marrow. It is produced from bone marrow. If you take 1 ml of blood, 5 ml. Okay, in the 1 ml of blood, 5 million. Okay, 5 million of RBC cells are present. The nucleus in the RBC cell is biconcave in shape, but in the organisms like camel and ulama, what is absent? The nucleus is absent in the RBC cells. And next one is WBC cells. WBC cells are also known as leukocytes. The WBC cells, the lifetime of WBC cell is only 12 days. Okay, only 12 days. And these WBC cells are of 2 types, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Okay, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes are again of 3 types. What are those? Eosinophils, basophils, neutrophils. Eosinophils, basophils, neutrophils. Next one. Next one is agranulocytes. In agranulocytes, they are of 2 types, lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes and monocytes. So lymphocytes fight against the microorganism. As soon as the microorganism enters into the body, the lymphocytes will fight against the foreign material or microorganisms. That is why they are known as microscopic policemen. What is that? Microscopic policemen. Next one is what? Next one is after lymphocytes, monocytes. So these monocytes behave like amoeba-like structures. They are amoeba-like structures. They behave like amoeba in movement also. They engulf the or capture. Engulf means what? As soon as they capture, without any information, they capture the what the foreign materials or antibodies. That is why they are known as scavengers of our human body. Scavengers of our human body. Next one is blood platelets. What is the next one of the blood cells? Platelets. Platelets are nothing but they are the cells that does not have nucleus. Okay, that does not have nucleus. Platelets are the cells that does not have nucleus. They help in the blood clotting. They help in the blood clotting. They help in the blood clotting. Once again you check blood platelets. Okay, blood platelet. If your finger is cut, at that time the blood vessel gets damaged. So that blood vessel should be got what? It should be tied with some threads. Okay. If your cloth is cut, what do? You take an extra thread and you are what you are doing? You are stitching with a needle. Same like that. What happens? The blood platelets, where the injury has happened, they come and they release some fibers. They release some fibers and that fibers will stick the end parts. Okay, that is not present in your textbook, but actually what is happening? The blood platelets release some fibers. As soon as anything is injured, any part of your finger or anything was injured, so if your finger or if your cheek was cut, not that time where the blood is flowing everywhere. In the blood platelets are present. That blood platelets, they will stick here only and they release some fibers to stick the cuttings. To stick the cuttings. So that is the role of blood platelets. They help in the blood clotting. They help in the blood clotting. So this is about blood cells, a liquid connective tissue, RBC, WBC, platelets. So very important. Very important topic, blood. It was not yet finished. So in your textbook it was given a statement, one activity we have to do. So all of you open your textbooks. Page number 32. Okay, page number 32, open. Your sisters and brothers are not your relatives. Your sister and brothers are not your relatives. This shocks you. So the famous scientist Lance Steiner. Who is that? Lance Steiner. He said this statement. What is that? He divided human beings into 4 major groups. They are A, B, and O. The person who lives on another side of the globe is same your blood group is called blood relative. So underline this point. Everyone here, underline this point. The person who lives on another side of the globe is same your blood group is also blood relative. So, to whom we call as blood relation, students? Blood relation means father, mother, aunt, uncle, cousins, like that. Our sister, brother. But here, Karl Landsteiner. So, his name is Karl Landsteiner. But they have not given K-A-R-L. So, okay. Karl Landsteiner, he said that if anyone other side of the globe, means earth, if other side of the globe is contained same as your blood group, then he also or she also comes to your blood relative. For them also we can call blood relative. So let us find. So identification of blood group. What is that? Identification of blood group. This is an activity. So you are not coming to school, but it is can be done if you have the samples. If you take these samples that will be available in the medical store, you can do in your home. Okay students? So it's very simple. What are the things that we needed? So lab activity, page number 32 students, open the page number 32. Okay, let us find out blood relatives in your class. For this we need a kit that is available in your school lab to find out your blood group. So in your home you are living with your father, mother, sister or brother or with grandparents. So you can check whether your blood group and your blood relative blood groups are same. A, B, AB, O. 4 blood groups. How many? A, B, AB and O. So kit components and storage. All the reagents should be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius when not in use. If you have bought this kit, the kit should be stored in what? 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Means refrigerator you have to keep in the fridge. Okay, in the refrigerator you have to keep this. So what are those components? Actually, the first 3 anti-A serum. Open the page number. This one, this group you see, everyone here, anti-A sera 5 ml, anti-B sera 5 ml, anti-RHD sera 5 ml. Next, these 3 you will get in a kit, 3 bottles in one box you will get if you buy them. And next one, porcelain white plate. Porcelain white plate you can take any plate also. Okay. Next, wax pencil. Wax pencil is nothing but it will be like pencil in nature filled with wax. Understood students? So how the pencil will be same, that shape of wax is present. You all members know of candle, no? Wax candle, same like that pencil shape. Okay, that is wax pencil. And needle, needle how many? 100 you have to do. Why? Because you are doing 100 tests. You are doing 100 tests. Next, instruction manual 1. So manual is nothing but we are discussing here. And next, materials required not included in the kit. In the kit you will get all these things, and what are not present in the kit that we have to take. What is that? Cotton. Because we are doing with blood, no? So you have to take cotton. And 70% alcohol. 70% alcohol you will get in the medical stores. And toothpicks. Toothpicks, you all members know toothpicks. Next, in the kit you will get all this. In the kit you will get all this. And apart from the kit you have to take what? Cotton 70%, alcohol, toothpicks. Okay, procedure. What is the procedure? Take one porcelain plate, clean and dry it. The plate must be very clean so that it does not interfere with the reaction. Because why they are asked to take a clean plate? Because it will disturb the result. Okay, it will disturb the result. A, B, R, H. So what they are asking you to take a one porcelain plate. This is a one porcelain plate. With the help of wax candle, you have to draw 3 circles like this. Okay, you are taking first porcelain plate. On the porcelain plate, with the help of wax pencil, you have to draw these 3 circles. And draw 3 circles on the plate to divide the surface into 3 parts. And draw 3 circles, one in each part are shown in the figure, same like this. And next what you have to do? Place 1 drop of the corresponding anti-serum near the edge but within each of the circles as shown in figure. Like this. So what you have to take? So you have mentioned A, B, R, H, no? Students. A, B, R, H. We have mentioned A, B and R, H. So here in the kit we are getting what? This one. What is this? Anti-A sera, anti-B sera, anti-RH sera. So here you have to add like this in the corner. You have mentioned A, no? So anti-A sera you have to add. And next here anti-B sera and anti-RHB sera like this. Understood? Yes. Next. Choose a finger. Usually left ring finger. This left ring finger means this one. Ring finger means this one. Clean this fingertip with an alcohol in a cotton ball and let it dry. Keep the cotton ball nearby as it is needed again. So what you have to do? You select this ring finger, left ring finger, and rub it with cotton dipped in 70% alcohol. Next, and you have to dry it. Next, what you have to do? Observe your textbook. Dangle the hand down to increase the amount of blood in the fingers. So like this you have to shake this finger, or you have to do like this because it increases the blood volume here like this. Porcelain white plate means you will get same like slide it is, but you will get somewhat white it is in nature. You know about the size of slide, no everyone? It is larger than the slide and it is white in color. So the glass slide is transparent, but here the white plate will be white in color, that is not transparent. Okay. Like this you have to do. And what? Press on the bottom of the fingertip with the thumb of the same hand to help hold blood in the fingertip. So what they are asking, you have to press here with the thumb like this. Like this you have to. In your 8th class you have studied about slide, no students? Slide. Permanent slide preparation you have studied, no? Same like that slide is present. That's the bigger than the size of the slide is the porcelain plate, white in color. Okay. Next one, the needle help of the and quickly prick the fingertip with the help of the needle. Prick means suddenly you have to prick, you have to make a hole. Okay, but the needle should be sterile. You have to take a new needle because if any germs are present on the needle, already used needle, it will harm you. Next, quickly let one drop of blood get into each circle but not touching the anti-sera. Do not touch any of the anti-sera. So, you are taking the blood from outside, no? What you have to keep here? You have to keep one blood, another blood drop, like this. Here one blood drop, here one blood drop, here one blood drop. But you should not touch here. Understood? And after putting 3 drops of blood, apply gentle pressure to the wound with cotton ball. So how much blood drops is enough? 3 blood drops. 3 blood drops are enough. After that you again take cotton ball and rub it with. It stops bleeding. Next, after putting 3 drops of blood, apply gentle pressure to the wound with cotton ball. Remember to properly dispose the used needle. So that used needle you have to properly dispose it. Use a toothpick. So what you have to use? Use a toothpick to mix the blood and anti-serum and stir gently. So what you have to do? This one you have to mix properly. Okay, you have to mix it. You take 3 toothpicks. 3 toothpicks for 3 circles. Okay. The wax pencil circle will help to keep the sample isolated. So do it for each of the circles using a fresh toothpick every time. So how many toothpicks you have to take here? 3 toothpicks you have to take. And next, wash to see if any of these samples show agglutination. The agglutination will appear as the grainy clumps of red blood cells suspended in a clear solution. RH is slower to agglutinate, so do not give up too soon. So agglutination means clumps. Agglutination means what? Clumps. Clumps means how I can say. Do you know curd? Curd. What is that? Clumps means like curds. How the mass-like structure is formed? No. Before the conversion of what milk to curd, milk is loose in nature, but curd it is somewhat wet mass-like structure. Same like that. So what you are doing? First of all, you have to take a porcelain plate. Okay, students. Again, I am repeating. In the kit itself, you will get the porcelain plate. On the porcelain plate, with the help of wax needle, you have to make 3 circles. In the 3 circles, you mention like this: A, B, R, H. You will get 3 bottles like that. From the 3 bottles, you take one drop from each corresponding bottles. Anti-A, anti-B and anti-RH, anti-B, RH. Keep one drop. At the corner, same like this. At the corner you have to keep. Next, you have to take your finger and what is that? They are asking to take, you can take any of the finger, but you are prescribed to use what? Ring finger and keep a toothpick. Okay, prick with the needle and take drops. How? 3 drops, but you should not touch here because it will disturb the reaction. Keep the corners and take the toothpicks and mix. For this you take one toothpick and you discard it after mixing, and this one also you mix with the toothpick and discard, and you take another third toothpick and mix it with and discard. Okay, so you should wait where you are seeing agglutination. In the first two, A and B, the first two, A and B, you will see the agglutination. Okay, but in the RH it takes a slow reaction. Okay, so you should not quit your result. Agglutination, if you see agglutination, okay, if you see agglutination, you have to watch up to that time. Okay, students, agglutination means forming of clumps. C-L-U-M-P-S, clumps. So, as the way the milk is turning to curd, no, the blood also should turn to the curd-like nature. If you see that curd-like nature, what happens? Let us see. Determine the blood type depending on the result. Following table can be used to determine the blood group. So where you see clumping. Okay. So here the box was given. If you see in these clumps, okay students, if you see clumps here, you have to write here anti-A, so here we will see. I will make a box like this. Anti-A, anti-B. So how we can declare that? If you see clumps in the anti-A, you have to write anti-AS. Okay. But you are observing in the anti-B no clumps formed. Okay, if in the anti-A clumps are formed, if you are while doing the experiment in the clumps, three circles we have done now, but we are taking anti-A, anti-B now for that. If in the anti-A box, if we are seeing or watching clumps, then you have to write yes. If in the anti-B it is not produced no, then the blood group we are confirming is A blood group. What is the blood group we are having? You have first two boxes we are taking. Two circles. In the first two circles, if the anti-A circle is formed with clumps and if anti-B circle is not formed with any clumps, then we call that group as A group. A group. Okay? Next. Next one, if your blood group, if you are using the sample blood group, no, in that, if your blood group in the anti-A blood group, no clumps are formed, but in the anti-B, if the clumps are formed, then the group is B. Okay, students? Then the blood group here is B. If in the anti-A also you have noticed clumps, in the anti-B also you have noticed clumps, then the type is AB. Okay? Understood? So once again I will say, we are taking a porcelain plate now, students. In this you have taken 1, 2, 3. Okay. In this you are adding A, B, RH. Only we are discussing up to these two only. Okay. Here you have taken anti-A, anti-B, anti-RH, and here you are adding blood drop. And you are mixing with the toothpick. No, you are resting for some time. Okay. You are mixing. No. At the time if you see clumps here, but no clumps here, you have to write. If you are mentioning clumps here, yes, no, then the type is A. If here no clumps in the anti-A, no clumps, you have to write no, and yes, the type is B. And next one, if both you are noticing clumps, you have to write yes, the blood group is AB. And if you are not noticing any type of clumps, any types of clumps, means your blood group is O blood group. Okay, students? Simply I can say clumps. If you notice clumps in the A group. If you notice only clumps only in B group. If you notice clumps in both A, B. If you notice no clumps in both A and B, O blood group. O blood group. Next, what is the use of RH means? In the A blood group, you have noticed A blood group as in the A clumps are formed, but in the B no clumps formed, but in the RH clumps are formed. In the RH circle clumps are formed, then we confirm it as A plus. Understood, students? Okay, if just how you will get if your A plus, just I will say, if your blood group is A plus, how you will notice the reaction means, in the first one you will notice clumps, in the B circle you won't notice any clumps, but in RH you will notice clumps, so here it will become A plus. So if A minus means A negative blood group, then you will notice only clumps here, but no clumps here. No clumps is formed. So A negative. Same like that. So up to here it was okay, no? A, B, O. If RH, if you see or watch RH in clumps, we will write positive. If no clumps in the RH area, we will treat as negative. This is about your blood groups. Any doubts? Students, any doubts? If your blood group is AB positive, how you will get all you will see clumps. All you will see clumps only, formation of clumps. understand? If you ask that, I will say. O positive. O positive, nothing, opposite. No clumps you will notice. No clumps you notice. That is O positive. Once I will rub and say. Okay, you don't bother about this yes, no. Ma'am, the result not understood. Yes, I will say the result. So what you are taking? You are taking a plate and you are adding anti-A, anti-B here, anti-RH here. And all the three you are adding blood groups. So you take toothpicks and you have to mix. Okay, mix. If you see clumps here, no clumps here, means what it is? Blood group? A blood group. Students, if you see only clumps, where the clumps is forming, that is your blood group. Okay. If the clumps are forming here A, no, your blood group is A. No clumps in B, so your blood group is A blood group. And next one, if you see clumps in RH, then your blood group is A plus. If you are not seeing your clumps here, your blood group is A minus. Understood? If you are, while mixing, these are the things no you are doing. So A blood group. What is clumps? It is before blood, how it is liquid in nature. After mixing with anti-A serum, what happens? It becoming hard in nature. Mass-like substance it will change into like curd-like. So that is known as clumps. And next, for how you will determine B means while in mixing, you have not seen any clumps. Clear solution it is, clear, same liquid like. But in the B circle you have noticed clumps. I said no, like curd-like structure it will form. And in the RH you have not mentioned anything. So what is here your blood group? B. B negative. B negative because A not there. So it is not your A blood group. So B. So RH also you have not seen what clumps. So B negative. If you have seen the RH clumps, then it is B positive. And next, you are doing the experiment. In the experiment, you have noticed in the A also clumps. Okay. B also clumps. Clumps means what? While mixing the liquid-like substance you are taking. Serum also liquid-like substance. Blood drop also liquid-like substance. After mixing also it stays same, no clumps form. But after the mixing, within some 1 minute or 2 minutes, it will change into hard-like structure. Okay. Which blood group it is? A is present, B is present, but RH is absent. No clumps formed. So AB negative. Okay, AB negative. And if you are seeing clumps in all the three you are seeing clumps, means what here? AB positive. AB positive. Next one. No clumps. Here in the A also no clumps. In the B also no clumps. In the RH also no clumps. What it become? O negative. O negative. It becomes O negative. If A and B no clumps, O. If in the RH also no clumps, O negative. If in the RH it has shown clumps, O positive. O positive. This is about blood groups. How you can determine. O positive, you take the blood sample of the person. If in the procedure in the A circle and in the B circle no clumps are formed, but in the RH circle clumps are formed, then we can see them as O positive persons. O positive persons. They will take the blood test now in that. That we will discuss why O plus universal donors, what is the universal recipients, that we will discuss in the next class. Okay, that we will discuss. Any doubts? I will say. So here in the kit you are using, what is that? Anti-A, anti-B. No, anti-A, anti-B. Here anti means what? Opposite. Opposite to A. So if opposite to A means here if A is opposite thing is present only, they will react each other. If not present, they won't react each other. Isn't it? So all members have understood blood groups, no? If clumps are formed, that blood group is yours. Okay. So here by taking blood samples in your home, you want to check the blood groups of your home members, family members. So better if you have the known candidates working in the lab, you can take the samples, small samples from that, and you have to return them. Okay, students. So you can return them. So O blood group candidates are what? Universal donors. Yes, that was not in your syllabus, but let us discuss. Let us discuss. Let us discuss. O means what, students? If you see what? No clumps. No clumps. Okay, this is not given in your textbook. Everyone listen here carefully. O means what, students? No clumps. Means no clumps. Page number 32 is there. Page number 32, not there. In my textbook it is not there. Yes, in the page number 32 it was given, but reason it is not given. What is that? AB group human beings can receive the blood from any other groups. Hence they are called universal recipients. O group people can donate the blood to any other group. So these people are known as universal donors. But explain why we will. I am explaining for you. There is no explanation present, but I am explaining for you. O means what? No clumps in A, no clumps in B. If positive means RH factor it is okay. But here no clumps means what? No fightings are there, no fighting, no dishums are there. No fighting was happening. Understood? The blood, in this blood, when we will get clumps, if fighting happens, here we will see clumps are formed, the results. So no clumps are there. Okay, so if we inject O blood group to any other A or B or AB, no, here in the O group, there is no one is there to fight against. Understood, students? There was no one is there to fight against. A factor, B factor is not there. No one is there. So it will mix with what? The other blood groups also. That is why O blood group are universal donors. What is that? Universal donors. Because it has nothing. In that A factor is not present, B factor is not present. Students, listen here. In the O blood group, A factor not present, B factor not present. Nothing is there here in the O group to fight against. So if we inject O blood group to any other, it won't fight it with that because it does not have that fighting contents. Fighting content means they don't fight because the same contents, antis are not present. That is why O blood groups are universal donors. So why AB are universal recipients means already AB have already A and B. Understood, students? It already, if you take AB, it have A factor and B factor. If you get A blood group patients. Okay, listen here. AB. If suppose you are AB blood group, you have A group and B group both. Okay, students. If you are getting A blood group from other persons, you are anyway having A, no? A group. So it will mix with A. No fighting. Understood? If you are injected with B blood group, it will be mixed with B blood group. Okay. If you are giving O, no, so nothing is present, no fightings. Understood? That is why AB accepts all. Okay. Once again I will repeat. If AB blood group person is there, if you are injected with A group, so what it is doing? A is directly entering into A and it will mix. No problem. If B also present, this B also mix with B. But just you think, if A blood group is present, a patient is A blood group. If you are given this A blood group to B blood group present, any same A is totally same, totally different from B. So how can it accept? No. If you think AB is there, B blood group is injected to AB, what happened? This B is present, so it always will come. Okay, it is already late. I hope you have understood. Okay, see you in the next one.